Inside the Galactic Council's secret meeting, humanity wasn't supposed to hear this HFY Sci-Fi story. Before we dive in, drop a quick "I hear you" in the comments. It may seem small, but it helps share this story with more sci-fi fans like us. I love to see who's listening and know you're on this journey with me. Now, let's uncover what the Galactic Council never intended for humanity to hear. The Intercept. The ISS Sentinel drifted in the shadow of a fractured asteroid, its hull blackened to match the void. Captain Ilara Vance leaned over the comms console, eyes narrowed. "Run it again, slowly." The crew complied. A jagged stream of alien language filled the bridge, guttural tones that made human throats ache to imitate. The translator AI hesitated, then stitched together words that froze the blood of everyone aboard. Humanity will not be permitted to ascend. They expand without leash. They adapt without sanction. The Council decrees containment or extermination. The bridge went silent. Lieutenant Hayes broke first. "They're talking about us, Captain. The Council. They've already voted." Ilara clenched her jaw. They had slipped into this sector on a hunch, chasing ghost transmissions rumored to come from the Galactic Council. Humanity's leaders suspected the Council existed, but no proof had ever been secured. Until now. The audio played again, ending with a phrase the AI translated too clearly. "Earth does not yet know, and it must never know." Ilara exhaled. Too late. Before she could decide whether to flee or transmit the data home, alarms screamed. A Council patrol ship was burning hard toward their position, cloak compromised. "Engines hot, weapons cold," Ilara barked. "Silent running. If they see us, this isn't a skirmish, it's war." The Sentinel slid deeper into the asteroid field, but the patrol closed fast. "Captain, they're powering weapons." Would humanity's first contact with the Council begin with blood? The Council decides. Light years away, the Council chamber shimmered with impossible architecture, a living cathedral of crystal and plasma. Alien delegates floated, slithered, or projected holographic avatars as they spoke in 1,000 dialects. High Arbiter Vale of the Threxian Dominion raised his clawed hand. "It is unanimous. Humanity's expansion must be curtailed. Their world shall be placed under protective blockade until they accept guidance." Another voice rasped. "Elder Katha of the Mir Collective. And if they refuse? If they fight?" "Then," Vale said, "we excise them before they spread further corruption. The galaxy has no place for unregulated species." Around the chamber, nods of agreement rippled. They believed Earth was blind, but they were wrong. Back on Earth, the intercepted transmission arrived in fragments, decoded by desperate hands. In a secure bunker beneath Geneva, human diplomats and generals listened in disbelief. General Adebayo slammed his fist on the table. "Blockade? Containment? This is conquest with polite language. They mean to cage us like pets." Ambassador Lin's face was pale. "We cannot reveal we know. Not yet. If they believe us ignorant, we have time to prepare." "Prepare for what?" the general asked. Lin whispered the truth none wanted to hear. "For a war we cannot win." Or could they? The first blow. The Council wasted no time. Within weeks, alien fleets arrived in orbit around Earth. Colossal vessels bristling with weapons, their hulls shimmering with tech a century beyond human science. A broadcast thundered across all channels. The alien envoy appeared as a towering figure of light. "People of Earth, you will submit to Council stewardship. Your fleets are to be dismantled, your weapons surrendered. Resistance will not be tolerated." Billions watched in stunned silence. On the bridge of the Titan, humanity's first true warship, Admiral Reyes whispered, "They expect us to kneel." Instead, he raised his voice. "Target their lead ship." "Admiral, if we fire first..." "They've already declared war," Reyes snapped. "We're just answering." The order came like thunder. "Fire!" The railgun spat a tungsten spear at a fraction of light speed. The projectile punched through the alien battleship's shields and tore it in half. For the first time in millennia, the Galactic Council lost a ship in combat. To primitives, the blockade erupted in chaos. Alien fire hammered Earth's defenses. but hidden rail batteries and swarms of drones struck back with ferocity no council strategist expected. The first blow had been struck, and it was humanity that delivered it. But could they survive the retaliation? Shadows and betrayals. While fleets clashed in orbit, a different war brewed in shadow. A transmission slipped through Earth's firewalls, cloaked in alien cipher. Ambassador Lin decoded it in secret. The message was short, urgent, and terrifying. They are not what they seem. The Council hides an older master. Beware the chamber beneath the chamber. Lin stared at the words, heart pounding. Was this from a dissident alien faction? A trap? Or something far worse? Meanwhile, Council leaders seethed. The destruction of a fleet was an embarrassment too vast to ignore. They must be crushed, Arbiter Vale snarled. Mobilize the Grand Armada. But among the Council's ranks, whispers spread. How had humans pierced their shields? What else were they hiding? Paranoia took root, and with paranoia came cracks. Had humanity just won an ally or provoked something ancient? The silent strategy. The Grand Armada arrived, thousands of ships, each capable of leveling continents. Ultimatums thundered. Earth, you have one final chance. Lay down your arms or face annihilation. But this time humanity said nothing. No speeches, no defiance, no pleas, only silence. Across the stars, the Council grew uneasy. Silence was alien to them. Every species pleaded, bargained, threatened, but Earth ignored them. Until the ambushes began, stealthed human frigates darted behind supply convoys, unleashing railgun fire before vanishing. Cyber warriors infiltrated Council networks, turning their own drones against them. Colonies whispered rumors of Council fleets destroyed by ghosts. The galaxy shuddered. For the first time, the Council didn't look like gods. They looked vulnerable. And then humanity made its move. The Sentinel transmitted the recording of the secret Council meeting to every world in the galaxy. Billions of species saw the truth. The Council had plotted extermination in secret. Rebellions sparked overnight. Allies turned on overseers. The galaxy erupted. But what would the Council unleash to maintain control? The shattering. The Council convened in desperation. Their chamber trembled with fury and fear. "This is your failure, Vale," Cathor hissed. "Your arrogance has birthed rebellion." Vale roared. "No, this is their doing. Humanity must be erased, root and branch." The Grand Armada launched one final campaign. Humanity met them in the Kuiper Belt, the largest fleet engagement in galactic memory. Railguns thundered, missiles screamed, alien beams carved through ships like paper. The void became fire. Admiral Reyes stood on the Titan's burning bridge, blood in his eyes. All batteries, all ships, target their flag. The Titan's supermass driver fired. The projectile ripped through the Council flagship, detonating its core. The Grand Armada faltered. Chains of command shattered. And across the galaxy, every species heard humanity's voice, carried on hijacked comms. "You were never our gods. You were jailers, and we are free." The Council fractured. Fleets scattered. Civilizations once cowed by fear rose in defiance. It was the shattering of an empire, but beneath the Council chamber, something older stirred. The real war begins. Ambassador Lin stood in the ruins of the Council chamber, flanked by Marines. Crystal walls cracked and pulsed like veins. "This place, it's alive," whispered one soldier. From below, a rumble, a pulse that wasn't mechanical but biological. Lin's translator whispered fragments of an ancient tongue. Bound, slumber, awaken. The truth hit her like a blade. The Council hadn't been rulers. They had been custodians. Guardians of something vast, buried beneath their own hall. And humanity, by breaking them, had broken the chains. The floor split. A colossal eye, older than stars, opened in the dark. Every comms device across the galaxy flared to life, broadcasting a single terrible phrase. "If you want to see where this fight goes next, hit like, comment awakened, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next story. Until next time, remember, silence is not weakness. It's the warning before the storm."